What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, or if you guys are new here, today's video is going to be a little bit different than what I normally upload. As you guys can see, I'm doing a try-on haul of my own brand, Twin Flames. I did record this with Natty actually when I went to LA, but I feel like there was a lot of things that I left out and wanted to say, and when I was watching the video back, I was like, I just feel like I need to make this more concise. It was way too long-winded, I feel like, so I am refilming this, but the second half of this video is a little bit of some of the questions that Nat and I answered about our brand, and we also showed you guys all the pieces on our bodies. So we have our sizes, measurements, our height, everything, so that way you guys can see ahead of time when these pieces launch what you guys can get. So these pieces launch on September 10th. I am so excited. 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is literally going to be amazing, and I think you guys are really going to love it. I'm currently not wearing one of the pieces because I have them all sitting next to me. So what I wanted to do was just talk to you guys and be super transparent about everything that Nat and I have really gone through and discuss the changes that we decided to make within our own brand for ourselves and for our customers. So the first thing that I wanted to address is, why are we changing our fabric? Why are we redoing all of our staples? So if you guys have never purchased from Twin Flames, or you guys are new here and maybe this is going to be your first purchase, or you guys have had the staples before, you guys will know we came out with our staples pieces over a year ago now, and they were our first pieces that we really felt were truly pieces that we wanted to keep all the time. So our staples are items that are always restocked. We made them with the intention of always keeping them. When we first created our brand, we found a manufacturer that we were feeling very confident, very happy with, and we talked a lot about that when we first made videos, Nat and I talking about how we found our manufacturer and just things like that. We went through a lot to find one actually, and the fabric of our previous pieces is very high quality and it actually feels very, very nice. But I think as we started to grow our brand, we started to realize different changes we want to make. This comes with every single brand. So for example, if you were to start a small brand, whether it be clothing, jewelry, just whatever it is, you start a brand, and as time goes on, you see changes in the fabric or the product or whatever it is that you're making that you're like, oh, I could tweak this and make this a little bit better. So as we were starting to grow our brand, we started to see different things we wanted to kind of tweak and change within our brand. So for example, when we first launched the staples, we actually had different screen printing on our staples, and we thought, oh, you know, I don't really like this one, let's change it to a different one. So there was just different things. On top of that, Nat and I really started taking in what you guys were saying, because when we started our brand, we didn't have that initial feedback. We were just going off of what we think you guys might like, what we think, you know, what sizes you guys like, what colors, what kind of branding you guys like. We really were not knowing what you guys wanted, and so we were going off of what we wanted. As we've grown our brand over the past 2 years, we've really started to see, okay, these are what you guys like, this is what you don't like, and things that haven't worked out for us. One of the things that didn't work out for us with our last manufacturer, because we did change manufacturers completely, and I will get into why, but one of the things that didn't work out for us was just the fabric that we picked. We realized it didn't work for every single one of our pieces. When you buy sweats from a brand, whether it be a hoodie, a crew neck, or sweatpants, or sweat shorts, the fabrics match and they have the same exact feel. The issue that Nat and I kind of ran into, which it's not even really an issue because in all actuality, the fabric of our pieces is amazing from our last manufacturer. We loved them. We just wanted a different change. But what we were kind of running into is we have a very heavy, high quality fabric hoodie, 14-ounce heavy fleece, which is very heavy if you guys have it, and it's very nice. But when you're thinking about a 14-ounce hoodie, which feels great, and then you're thinking about 14-ounce sweat shorts, I don't know if 14-ounce sweat shorts are really what everyone would want to wear. So what we started to do was change the fabric of the sweatpants. So then it ended up kind of being like, okay, well, the crew neck and the sweat shorts fabric is different than the hoodie fabric, and then it's different from the sweatpants fabric. So we kind of started to change, and I'm glad that we had a process of elimination with you guys basically as our customers. We started to launch different pieces that were different fabrics, and then we gathered you guys' feedback of what you guys liked the most. And what you guys really wanted was a medium weight fabric. So not a very heavy hoodie, but not a super light crew neck. A lot of you guys who bought the crew neck and a lot of you guys who bought the hoodie said you wanted them merged kind of into one. You thought maybe the crew neck was a little bit too light and the hoodie was a little bit too heavy, which we as brand owners agreed with, but obviously it was something that we needed to kind of test out within our customers. So Nat and I went to the drawing board. We went and we worked with the manufacturer to find a more sustainably sourced and produced product and fabric. So what we have as our new fabric is completely brand new, and it is the best, most amazing fabric we've had, and every single item from here on out is going to match this product. So that means that the hoodies match, the crew necks match, sweat shorts, sweatpants. The only things that won't match are obviously lighter fabric things such as t-shirts or crop tops or things like that. But when it comes to sweats, we now have a base fabric that we're going off of that we really genuinely love and think you guys are absolutely going to fall in love with. This fabric is what we call an eco-cycle fabric, which means that it's 50% organic and 50% recycled cotton. So that means it's more sustainable and it's also sustainably sourced. We are also working to transfer our packaging to more sustainable packaging. We have a couple poly mailers because we order poly mailers in bulk when we first started that we will still be using as packaging like in this next samples drop, but we also have sustainable poly mailers on the way. That way we can kind of do what we can to make things more sustainable, especially because I know that's something that a lot of my followers and a lot of customers in general really are tuned into and wanting. So that's what Nat and I tried to do. So that is the first thing that Nat and I changed. In full transparency, we just basically took what you guys really wanted. You guys wanted that different fabric, and you guys also really wanted more simple branding. So one of the things that we changed was with our Staples sweatpants. We had beige Staples sweatpants and they had twin flames going down the side. I loved this design. We loved this design when we initially launched. We thought it was really cute, but one of the things that we got back a lot was that you guys wanted to be able to wear them more with other pieces without it having, huge branding down the side. And as Nat and I grew, we kind of were like, oh, you know what? That actually would be really nice. So that way you guys can wear these sweatpants and have them in different colors and not feel just like a huge branding label on top of them. So that's what we worked on. We changed the branding for all of our sweatpants and we're super excited about it. So the other thing that was a really big issue within our last Staples collection, and this is probably one of the worst things that happened with our brand, is our dye issues. We did have a manufacturer that we have since left specifically because of this issue. So we loved the fabric, we loved everything with our last manufacturer, so we don't want you guys to think oh, everything before we switch fabrics and before we switch manufacturers isn't good, because that's not the case. We had an amazing manufacturer. It just became, we felt like we couldn't trust them after what happened to our brown hoodie pieces. And if you guys did not buy a brown hoodie or you guys didn't receive one, you guys wouldn't know. But with our brown hoodies, we actually had our manufacturer change dye houses on us without letting us know. And when they dyed all of our brown hoodies, they had a huge error that they only were able to find after we had already sold all of the pieces to our customers. If you have a clothing brand, there are two different processes you can do when dyeing clothes. So for example, we say we want a brown hoodie, we want a yellow hoodie, whatever it is. You have a green hoodie, blue hoodie, whatever it is. You can either pigment dye these pieces or you can garment dye these pieces. What we chose to do was do a pigment dye process. We did a pigment dye process on only our brown hoodies. So our taupe pieces, our beige pieces, our blue pieces, our green pieces, every single other piece that we ever launched that wasn't brown was all garment dyed. For our brown hoodies, we specifically chose to pigment dye, which is where everything got super messed up, because the place that they initially had our prototypes made, which if you get a prototype, it means it is the piece that you're going to sell. We receive it first, we approve it, we make sure everything's okay with it. Our prototypes were perfectly fine because they were at an older dye house. When they switched over, they pigment dyed these pieces. So I'm going to show you guys our old brown hoodie so you guys can understand the difference in pigment dye versus garment dye. Pigment dye is to give it a more vintage look. It is supposed to make it look washed out in areas. It has a more like worn in feel, which we really loved and we wanted these brown hoodies to have. We have since changed everything over to garment dye, so all of the brown pieces, everything else from here on out will all be garment dye. It will not be pigment dye because of the issues that we had with the last one. So when our customers received the brown hoodies, they did wash them, and upon one wash, the dye completely bled through our screen printing. So the white screen printing that was on the front and the white screen printing on the back is what was washed through. And so, you know, seeing those types of things, I think it definitely was an error on our end and on our manufacturer's end. I think it's really important as a small brand owner and just as a business owner in general, we have to be aware that everything falls on Nat and I, no matter if it's our problem or their problem, whether the manufacturer does anything small. When you're working with thousands and thousands of items, you don't know every single thing. That's why you have quality control, which was one of the issues that we had within our last manufacturer, which is why we since switched from them, because we did have issues with them and we were able to recognize that and move on, listen to our customers and be like, hey, this isn't okay, this isn't up to our standards. But what I will say is the only issues that we had with our manufacturer lied in the brown hoodie issue. So for example, our perfect match pieces, all those pieces are amazing quality. They feel so nice and I absolutely love the fabric of them. I want to make that very clear that really the only issues that we had with them were the brown hoodie, but it was enough for us to switch over and find someone else. So I'm going to show you guys the colors that we now have versus our old colors. That was one of the things Nat and I didn't get to touch on when we were together, and I wish that we would have. So I'm going to show you guys the breakdown, because a lot of you guys were asking, how do these colors compare to the new Staples colors? Because when you guys switch manufacturers, it is difficult. You guys have different labs, labs dye differently, and different manufacturers manufacture and garment dye. The process is completely different, so colors can vary. But I will say the color that we completely changed was the brown because of the issues. So the brown that we have now in our new Staples is absolutely amazing. It is the most perfect, beautiful chocolate brown I've ever seen in my life, and I'm in love with it, so I have to show you guys. This is our original brown hoodie. I'm going to show you guys right here for reference. You can see that it is brown, but it is a light brown, and in areas it almost looks washed out. That is not an error, that was on purpose. It is supposed to look vintage, worn out. You can see on the seams it has like a little bit of gray in there. That's exactly what Nat and I wanted, but with the new pieces we were like, you know what, we want everything solid, and so we went for the solid brown color that you see now. Oh my god, it is the most perfect chocolate brown. This fabric, I can't even explain to you how amazing it feels. You guys know I am a huge sweats lover. I wear crew neck sweats every single day. You can see I'm wearing this now, and this is by far my favorite fabric. It is the perfect fabric. Whenever you're traveling and you're going to the airport and you're wearing sweatpants and hoodies and all this kind of stuff, you can get super hot so quick and then you get really cold so quick, and I always struggle with having a good medium fabric. Sometimes my pieces that I wear to the airport or wherever I'm traveling are way too hot and I need something a little bit lighter, or sometimes it's way too light and I feel like I need a jacket over it. This is the perfect medium, and I think you guys are going to really love it. Another thing we changed were these tags, and I love them. We have brand new tags. We used to screen print all of them in here, but now we don't. So if you guys do have the brown hoodie and you're looking to get the new product, this is the color comparison. They are completely different, you guys. They're not even in the same ballpark of colors. That is because, one, they're two different color, they're two different processes. This is garment dye, this is pigment. This was made to look washed out, but at the same time, this also had issues when it comes to the screen printing. So we're so happy these pieces have been washed and dried. Well, actually, you don't dry them. Don't dry the pieces. You always air dry them, or you can tumble on low. That's how I prefer to wash them and dry them. I wash them with cold water and I either tumble dry them, but for the most part, I always just let them air dry. So comfortable, so perfect, and absolutely in love with this. So the next piece I want to show you guys is the beige. So the beige and taupe are essentially the same color. They have very, very small changes in them. So this is our old beige color right here. It's a very beautiful beige. It's actually a little bit like darker than what we have. I don't know what the undertone of this would be, but this is the new beige. So you can see right here, this one has a little bit more of like a yellowy undertone, but in all actuality, they're very, very, very similar. The new beige, in my opinion, is so much better. I can't get over it. This color, like nude, is absolutely perfect. I wear this with everything. I love layering it. I think it's absolutely perfect. And I love our old beige as well. I absolutely love the new color, and I just think it's perfect, and I think it goes so well with the brown and also with the taupe. So that's the next thing I want to show you guys is our taupe color. So this is our previous taupe color. I absolutely love this. Oh my gosh, I have like stains all over this. It's been worn and tested so much, but this is our older taupe color. I love this. I will say this has a more purple undertone, and our new one, I'll show you guys right here. You could just see that it's just brighter with every single color. Like, I almost feel like the older colors look a teeny bit like darker. It almost looks like the exposure is down on the previous colors. Does that make sense? I love the new taupe. I think it's gorgeous. So this is the color difference. This is the new one right here, and this is the older one. I just think this one is so amazing. I think it like looks so good with everything. And what's really awesome about all three of these colors is that they vibe and go so well with each other. Like, oh my gosh. Look how gorgeous they all look together. Like the taupe, the beige, the brown, they look gorgeous. I absolutely love them, but I know that when Nat and I first filmed this video, we actually didn't get to show you guys the color comparison on these. So I really just wanted to like sit down, explain why we changed our fabric, what the color differences are if you guys do have previous staples from us, and these are going to be the new colors from here on out forever. We're also going to be adding some new colors into staples. So staples will have some new colors later on this year that we're going to keep forever and always restock. Also, we know that our staples are always the fastest to go. Every single time we launch, we think we have so much product and you guys are gonna absolutely love it and it's gonna be amazing and it's not gonna sell out really quickly, and then things happen and pieces sell out, and I know you guys always want them fast, so I just wanted to let you guys know we already have the restock order for these. So it's already being manufactured and it is on its way. That way we can restock these quicker, and we're just so excited for you guys to get your hands on these. I can't wait for feedback from you guys, what you guys think and how you guys like these pieces, because I just think you guys are gonna love them and think they're amazing. So thank you guys for listening to me blab. I know you guys want to see the try on portion, so I'm going to transfer over to Natty and I's footage of when we got to talk about our sizing and the process of things, what we changed and all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys so much for listening, and let's get into it. All right, so these are all brown pieces that we're launching.
No. Psych. Yay.
Oh my gosh, look how cute this trucker hat is. It's not fully on my head, so it looks crazy. But look how cute this trucker hat is with this. Wait, turn around, show the matching logo. It's so cute. I'm obsessed with the brown hats.
But maybe TikTok with this.
Oh yeah, okay, let's do that. That's cute. Okay, anyway, these are the brown pieces. So I will show you guys for size reference on everything and show you guys all the details. But keep in mind, all the staples come in all of these pieces except the brown one has a hoodie. So that's the only difference. Other than that, all of these come in beige and taupe. I wear a large in all the crew necks. I like everything a little bit more oversized than Nat normally does, but all bottoms I wear small. So we have brand new waistbands. Drawstrings are perfect. The waist is perfect. Yeah, you guys will see that the other pieces don't have white branding, but with the brown, we did want it to stand out. It was a little bit difficult, but we really like the white on this, and I just like how simple this looks. I love the bag. This is our Staples branding that we always have. These are my sizes in sweats and the crew neck. And then you go.
My moment. I am currently wearing a medium hoodie. I love the way this fits, I can tuck it under to kind of make it more of a crop look.
Should I sit
or
like you?
yeah, I was like, come on. Or I can undo it and it goes down this far on the medium. I have very long arms, and if I were to undo it, I still have it this much here.
I think the medium is still a really nice oversized look.
I agree.
I definitely would say like all of our pieces are made to be like a little bit oversized than what the normal medium would look like.
Yes.
Just because it looks better. And it's unisex, so.
Correct. So that is my medium hoodie from the back. You know.
So cute. Oh, she's twerking.
And then, yes, and then the shorts, I am wearing a size small as well. Same band as the sweats. If I were standing right here, you wouldn't even tell. Don't mean to show my yitties. And then from the back.
Nice little pockets. We've got drawstrings on both.
We got a little drawstring moment. They are brown as well. We wanted to keep them the same color. So those are size small.
So cute.
Small medium, small large.
Okay, so crew neck, size large, period. The most comfortable crew neck. I'm not kidding. I slept in this last night, which is why it's wrinkly, but it is so comfortable. It's same branding, same design. Twin flames on the front. We've got the logo on the back. These are a size small short. I can show you guys. I'm 5'5", and this is the length of them. So they are slightly a little shorter, like barely shorter than fingertip length if I put my arms down. But they're really cute, very comfortable. The shorts and crew neck and hoodie and sweats, all the same fabric, so they all feel really nice. And they've got some nice deep pockets.
Notice the tone on tone.
Tone on tone logo, so cute, very simple, very minimal. This is what we had on the last ones. It's just better. Show yours.
And then sweats. So these sweats are size small as well.
These are brand new.
Yes. They're new. We are good. We got the taupe drawstring. And then for this crew neck, I'm a size medium.
Maybe tell how tall you are.
These are size small. I am a 5'7"
human. I'm gonna pee my pants.
These are a size small. I am 5'7". They are the perfect length. They are not too baggy at the bottom, and they are not too short, so they don't make it like stick straight, you know? Whoa, that's all there. And here's what they look like from the back as well.
You can see the difference. This is a large. You can see how baggy these sleeves are compared to those. Even when my arms are down, it's a much more baggy right here. But I personally like that. It just depends on preference. Here is the beige, the perfect shade of beige ever. I wanted to show you guys a different size on me. Since I normally wear large, I wanted to show you guys a medium on me. So I'm wearing a medium.
I am wearing an extra large, so I can pull it down all the way. Like this. This is an extra large.
And this is a medium.
Yeah.
So it does have a little bit more of like a
Lots
shorter, cropped look on me, like my body type. But it really just depends on like the vibe that you're going for, what size fits you best. I just want to show you. And then these are again small.
And I put on a medium short for you guys. This is how it fits. It still fits great on me. Also go in with that young drawstring. Cinch it on up, you know? Do a little tie right here. I'm not gonna actually tie it, but perfect. Medium. Yes. I love a good medium fit. It gives that nice little comfy feel.
Yeah, like if you're worried, you're in between sizes, or you're not sure if like the small is gonna be too small and you don't know if the medium is gonna be too big. This is a reference, it's a really good size reference.
I like both of them. I could do both.
Yeah, if you want to like make it smaller, really like adjust it, and I feel like the waist form is really nice to your body. That way you can really go in between different sizes and stuff. And then we also have the tone on tone print. As you guys can see, this is like a light beige with like a darker tone on tone. Very similar to the taupe, really minimal branding. Maybe show them what these look like on me. I'm 5'5", because you're 5'8", right?
5'7".
These are what the small sweats look like on me. You can see they have a little bit of bagginess on the bottom, but the perfect amount. I love the way these fit. I don't have the drawstring tied at all, so this is without any drawstring moment. Like this is just how it fits on the waist, which I really like. We've got nice little deep pockets. I think that's really cute. And then this is the medium compared to what I normally wear, which is a large, right next to a large. So that is the try-on haul. For all of you guys, don't forget we are bringing a brown hat out. And we're also restocking the other Staples hats for you guys because we know you guys love the other trucker hats.
For men and women. We got both.
Men and women. Or if you just have a big head.
You got a big head?
If you have a big head, just buy the men's.
Yes.
Because the men's, the difference between the men's
deeper.
hats, yeah, and the women's hats, the men's hats have like
a deeper
depth. The depth is, yeah.
Deep.
That is everything.
Kind of an overview.
Yeah, that is an overview of all of the pieces, why we changed a lot of the things that we did, a little try on haul. I feel like it's a lot easier to have this to reference back.
Let us know if you like us doing videos before the launches where you guys can see all the pieces like firsthand and you can see how they fit perfectly, but we just wanted to make sure everything was perfect for you guys. So we're so excited to film this. We can do this like for other collections. That way with each collection you guys can see. With our Staples collection specifically, obviously we have inspo behind it, but I think with our other limited edition collections, we could definitely go into more of like the creative aspect. Why we have certain artwork, what the different words mean. This is something that's very simple, so it's a little bit different to like dive into. But for future collections, we have other stuff that I think is gonna be really, really cute that you guys would wanna like know more how we do all that kind of stuff. So maybe we'll do that in the future if you guys I think
like
that'd be
that.
really fun.
Yeah, I feel like it would be cool to do every collection from here on out, but.
And that means I get to spend more time with Keaton.
I'm so excited for you guys to get these. You guys can check out twinflames.com and you guys can also check out Natty B. Everything will be in the description. We still have some perfect match stuff on the site. We've got a couple graphic tees left, a couple trucker hats left, things like that if you guys
and our
want
trio
to shop.
crew necks.
Yes.
Those are my,
oh my God, my favorite.
Never take them off. Brooke's wearing them right now.
Yes, I love our trio crew necks. They're really,
Brooke,
really
come here.
Oh yeah, you want a model?
This is my roommate Brooke, for anybody who has not met her yet.
Very simple embroidery detailing. What size are you wearing?
I think this is a large.
A large?
She has these sleeves cuffed, but if she were to uncuff them,
I have really
surprise!
short arms.
It's so comfy and it's the best. Thank you so much. Everyone clap for our model, Brooke.
We love you, Brooke.
Woo!
Yes.
Yes, so that's our trio crew necks. You guys can also shop those down below. Thank you guys for watching my YouTube video. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.